There's an incredible statement about God in Isaiah chapter 63, verse 9. It tells us what kind of a person he is, what kind of a God he is, what kind of love he has for us. And I lean on this personally all the time, especially in recent days and months this last year. This understanding of God, this experience of God has literally been life to me. Isaiah 63:9 says, He lifted them and carried them. He lifted them and carried them. The image that comes to my mind is a child that says, up, up, up. And the father swoops down and picks up the child. He detaches the child from the earth and holds that child in his arms. Whether the child is wanting to go up, up because of the unknown around is scaring him, or maybe it's because his legs are tired and weary from work activity and he needs rest. Or number 3, maybe the child just wants to be near. Either way, the parental love of God swoops down with a carrying cuddle and takes that child in his arms and lifts them up, carries them. I see this as exactly what I need from the Lord. And maybe you're like me, where you see a great need inside of your heart to be carried by the Lord. Maybe you're seeing things around you right now and you're saying to yourself, Lord, I'm scared. I want to encourage you to say, up, up, Lord, pick me up. Maybe you're looking around and you see that you're getting weary in your life. I encourage you to say, up, up, Lord, pick me up. Or maybe you're just wanting to get closer to the Lord, more experience of Him. Just simply say, up, up, Lord, pick me up and carry me. I'm telling you what, the progress of His stride is far greater than years of our own stride. I want to encourage you today that this is the kind of God we have, to lift us and to carry us. He desires to lift you and to carry you. I wrote this down. The young child turns towards its father and lifts up his eyes, its hands, and its heart and says, up, up. The father reaches down, picks him up, and carries him. The child rests off the ground, detached from the earth, off the ground, off its legs, away from its own works, and in His arms, direct contact, the warmth and comfort of Him and His love. This is the essence of prayer. This is communion with God. Whether from tiredness of our efforts, or from the fear of the unknown, or just a desire for closeness, turning towards, that means away from all other things and fixing our eyes directly upon Him, expressing our need. Oh Lord, how I need you. His parental love swoops down to scoop us in His arms. Praise God. He removes us from the attachment to earthly things. He relieves the weariness of our own strength. Praise God, pulling us close to His heart in an all-satisfying way, satisfying our souls with a carrying cuddle of love. And we are free from the fear of the unknown that we see all around us. No efforts necessary, but to cease all and look unto the Lord and say, God, lift me, carry me. And as I said before, the progress of His stride is worth years of our own. I want to encourage you today to look at what kind of God we have. Remember this kind of heart He has, that He wants to lift you and carry you with parental love, whether it is that you're tired or you're desiring more of Him, or maybe you're afraid, or a situation has got you scattered in some way. Just look to the Lord today, because He will pick you up and He will carry you. God bless you. We have dedicated this time to just give all of our attention to the Lord. His presence is the only thing that matters. It is His presence that gives life to everything. So we want to turn our eyes away from ourselves. We just want to pull away from all of that stuff and acknowledge that Christ deserves more attention than everything else. And we'll just retract, yield into single-mindedness, yielding out of other things and into Him. And we'll just wait for a little bit, linger, let our hearts just fix with love upon Him.